Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so today let's go into our let's study lesson 15.
I can use reported speech to talk about requests. She asked me to talk to you. I told my children to study more.
Okay, that's correct, and great job for sentence builder.
Thank you.
I think see you in our next class, okay?
Yeah, see you next time.
Have a good day.
Bye. You
for
too.
now.
Bye.
you next time.